Warning, pretentious rant up ahead. Please proceed with caution. Viewer discretion is advised. I felt a little empty while playing piano today. I'd already accepted that this was just a thing that happens now, but it never used to happen. After an hour and a half of playing, I felt stressed and tired. It might not be obvious from the quip, but this is about when it really started kicking in. Some people might say this was due to turning a hobby into work, but I never considered piano as just a hobby. If anything, what I was doing now was less intense than what I'd be doing in high school. Since I was tired, I took a nap. After I woke up, I actually saw a YouTube video called 11 Levels of Chopin Mr. Incredible Meme with the Mr. Incredible Becomes Candy meme, which I hate, but also I can't help but click on every time I see it. And I heard the premiere ballad, Chopin's premiere ballad in there. Hearing Chopin's premiere ballad in there for a brief moment made me want to come try again and play again. So I went downstairs, and I really, for some reason, felt like playing Howl's Moving Castle. I realized this doesn't make the most sense, but it is what happened. So I opened up the sheet music for it, which was something I'd bought a long time ago but never really committed to, and just started playing. Thinking back to my history of piano, I'd say some of the most purposeful moments of my life, I was going to say happiest, but I don't think that's quite the right word, have all been at the piano. If I had to describe my motivation, it would be some kind of pursuit of happiness or pursuit of those past feelings that I had. The pursuit of this kind of happy feeling you get when music is stuck in your head is kind of what I've chased for a long time, especially since starting again. But I realized today that part of the reason I probably felt empty today while playing the piano was because I expected it to be a cure for my emptiness, which seems a little counterintuitive, and that's what it had seemed to do when I was younger. But I've started thinking that piano and music as a whole for me is more of a medium to focus my emotions, and by itself is not able to bring out or to create emotions for me. I'm not musical enough where the notes on them by themselves appear beautiful to me and make me feel amazed. It's really how the music and the sounds relate to my own life and how I can connect to them that bring them any sort of meaning. I don't think it's any coincidence that this is also how I feel about anime. In fact, it's probably where I got the idea for music in the first place, being like this. And I realized also that those happy feelings that I was trying to chase from my childhood, those weren't caused by music alone either. And I remembered something that I'd forgotten, which was that those feelings were really feelings of just being happy to be alive, kind of happy-go-lucky feelings, just being happy to breathe air and just smile at like stupid things like, I don't know, like the sunset. I guess literally smelling the roses, And music was just a way to amplify those and focus those. That happy feeling, like when you're humming your favorite tune, just like doing nothing, sitting on the bed. Those were not caused purely by music. Music was not the core ingredient by any measure. And I think for piano, definitely shouldn't expect it to just bring those up out of me. I need something there, some kind of core ingredient to start off with for it to work. And I started playing Howl's Moving Castle, and I'm gonna cut out all the parts where I kind of just stutter, which were quite a bit. But I cried for a good bit. Tears were flowing a little bit, not a lot, but I was crying during certain portions while I was playing and thinking about this. And I was just really relieved that there was maybe some kind of hope for my problems, for this kind of emptiness I was feeling. And now, after reminiscing on it a bit, I remember that in Harry Potter there's the Patronus spell, which works by taking whatever happy feeling you're thinking of right now and turning that into a an animal, spirit animal that protects you from the dementors, which suck all the happy feelings away from your life. And it felt like a very accurate, a little spookily accurate allegory for what I was feeling now. And if we're to take that kind of allegory further, I would say that music is kind of like the magic here. It's not the source for driving the dementors away, but it's a necessary kind of focus point for it. And to go even further, in Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling throws in some cheesy stuff at the end, like the real magic is love. Not at the end, it was from the very beginning. And I think, again, for music, it's the same, it's not the magic, it's the love at the end, or whatever feelings you have. And they don't originate purely from music, they originate from being a human. So, hopefully, I don't know.
早起こし。く